New Gaming Order, we back. You thought you got rid of us, but you can't. Alex Lexus, yeah, and you heard it damn right. The New Gaming Order, we're hitting you up, and we are hitting segment number 3. And again, those of you who like the director's cut, there's good content in between. I'm trying to make it where I might go back to doing just director's cuts, because we're getting more requests for them. But for the sake of full screen, I have to make individual segments for viewership. Because I doubt somebody's going to listen to a 2-hour podcast straight through, because we're in the ADD society or microwave society. I don't want to sound derogatory, but with that,
I'm fucking old.
You know what?
That will never get old.
I shouldn't even said that. All right, New Gaming Order. Apparently, there was a On Your Knees and I were a guest on Free Play Mode's podcast, and there was something I said. I guess whether I didn't realize
What was that in relation to? I'm just curious.
There was something I said.
We were making jokes about Alex being constipated by eating dry cookies, and then he just replied, because I'm fucking old.
Oh, okay.
So this a-hole decides to go and diligently search and track this video down and strip that out. And he's just been fucking with me ever since.
I mentioned this offline, but anything you say that's incriminating or embarrassing to you will make it into my soundboard.
You know what? Now I gotta watch what the fuck I say. I'm getting fucked up. Alright, so New Gaming Order. You gotta watch these guys, man. I swear. If you join this staff, they're gonna fuck with you big time. But it's just fun stuff. Alright, so we are talking about GameStop. They are a bit butthurt.
Ooh.
Yeah, they got their pennies in the bunch, and the news dropped on the 12th of April, and they don't like people dumpster diving and reselling games. If the shit works or whatever, and you threw it out, another man's trash is another man's treasure. So GameStop can't be mad. It's like, look at it like this: the used gaming market, GameStop almost like quadruples their profit. Like, you sell them a game, they only give you like $30-something back, and they're selling it like almost full price. And if the game looks good enough, they will try to sell it as new. So GameStop, for being honest and all that, like, that's not you. You know what I mean? And for you guys to be fucking mad over that, it's stupid. So, hell, best believe, if there's like a good peripheral, good arcade stick, a good console, and they just put it out there, granted there's no trash on it or anything, guess what? I would encourage somebody to go get that shit. You know what I mean? Because nowadays you're looking at corporate greed. And those who don't know, GameStop is their main headquarters is out of Texas. And
Shut up! Don't tell them I did it.
But my thing is, they're profiting off of people's ignorance, man, and they're upset that, hey, folks are going and reselling shit. If they think about it, though, whatever they throw out, if somebody comes into GameStop and tells them, hey, I want to trade it into you, they're going to turn around and sell it and make some sort of money off of it. So stop being fucking greedy. That's just me going off on them. But Khalif, what are your thoughts on GameStop being pretty much like, butthurt over dumpster divers?
Well, yeah, just like you said, man, stop throwing out good shit. Just throw out the trash.
Yeah.
From what I saw, with they some petty shit that they do, because I did do some research on this. They call this dumpster diving.
Yeah.
From what I saw, GameStop was trying to be real petty about this shit, and they throw the shit out. They purposely break the disc. Like, the disc may not be broken.
Yeah.
They purposely break it and all that type of shit. So I'm not sure why they're petty like that. But man,
Why don't the employees just steal it if they're just gonna break it anyway?
You know what makes that worse? That there must be some type of. I hope they're recycling that stuff. Because they've just been throwing that stuff in the dumpster.
It's so much waste.
Hazard to that shit.
Or guess what? Donate it to those neighborhoods where they need after-school programs or something. Like, here's my thing, and many of you don't know that New Gaming Order, or actually New Mugen Order, before we merged with Fighting Game League, Myself and my original partner, we were actually gonna do some sort of fundraising or like try to petition for local mom and pop shops where if they didn't need certain consoles, we would try to see if they can get them into schools like in Irvington, New Jersey, Newark, or areas that we know have some issues, and put them in the after school program where instead of going and fighting and beating each other up, you can deflect them and have them play games. Or have them play Madden with each other, or have them play NCAA or 2K or whatnot. And the people that they are at odds with, you might find that they might have something in common. So, in my mind, they can do something better with this instead of throwing the shit away. You know, you never know who might use it. Now, without going into detail at my job, we gave away about like 350 desktops, right? So MetLife is donating them to libraries, schools, and what have you. Now imagine they had the GameStop mentality, thousands upon thousands of dollars being wasted. Just just throw it in the dumpster. No, you never know who could use it. You know, and I think that GameStop, and you know, a lot of people are giving me shit for downloading stuff digital. That's me getting at GameStop. You know what I mean? Cut out the middleman, cut out the fuckery with these guys. I just hope that Microsoft and Sony put like a digital trade-in that's fair and more than 10% that Microsoft is trying to project. But you get what I'm saying? I don't want to support a company like that that's just not giving back.
Unfortunately, them and the other big box retailers are the only ones that can get us, you know, the hard copies of the games that we actually like.
Well, you got GameStop. No, you have Walmart. You have Best Buy. You have other places. Amazon. I mean,
Amazon's the way to go.
Yeah. You know what? All right, let's ban GameStop and go to Amazon. But you can't. GameStop has all of the toys and action figures and T-shirts and shit like that. You know, they have collectibles. So.
Well, you can get that online.
So does Amazon.
Yeah, but it's not the same. You're talking about exclusives, guys.
No, you can still get them online. I'm telling you, like.
Not the exclusives.
Yeah, well, yes,
But
you
it
can.
will be from
Not
a
at the
third-party
price that
source
they're-
of
not at-
someone buying it and then reselling on Amazon.
Exactly.
Yeah, not at retail
a higher
price.
Man, I'm just like, you know, they can't be mad because GameStop is grimy, and then now they're mad that people are hitting them with the same grime. Come on, GameStop, get it together.
You know what? I gotta play devil advocate.
Of course you are. Of course you are. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. GameStop may be grimy, but that goes to show you about the materialistic world we live in. Because we have to go buy something that we think we want and we don't want it, and we have to go trade it back. So why can't you just keep the shit that you bought? GameStop wouldn't be as prominent as they are if you would stop throwing out your stuff.
But guess what? Wait.
Let me talk on that.
Stop buying shit
I'll
that
trade
you
in
don't
my
need. Stop buying shit that you don't need. And buy what you really want.
But you know what? People may need it at the time. You know what I mean?
I'm saying don't trade in games. Yes.
So for me personally, when I trade in my games, and probably for a lot of other people out there, that you're not valuing the plastic, you're not valuing the disc and the shit that you're actually getting physical. You've already got your experience. You've already beat the game, platinumed it, whatever you want to do. So I've already got what I wanted to get out of this game. You trading it back in is getting at least some money back to go toward another game that I want to play someday.
Yeah, game recycling.
I still think that's a bad argument. I still think that's a bad argument.
How is that a bad argument? I disagree with you.
Listen, because even if it's a game that you want, you're going to go get it.
Just do what everybody else do and put it on eBay.
What I'm saying, if it's a game that you want, you're going to go get it. That's just how it works. Like,
what do you? You're not making sense. I got the game. Yeah,
but you traded your old game for it.
Exactly. I'm done with it. What am I gonna do with the linear? If I go and buy Quantum Break for $60 and I done beat the brakes off the game.
Okay.
Now, what am I keeping the plastic for? I don't.
All right, so imagine this. Imagine this. I release 100,000 copies of a game. Okay, 100,000 copies of a game, and you go beat the game. 100K Simmons go beat the game. Okay, and they're like, oh, I'm done with it. I'm gonna go trade it back. Whose fault is it that GameStop's profiting off of it?
First and foremost, there's 100K semis out there. I'm scared.
Wow.
Like, but the GameStop exists because of people like you.
And they're gonna continue to exist because that, you know.
How did you replicate yourself? What's that cheat code? Let me have it.
You're giving power to GameStop. Like, we can hate on GameStop if we want and say that this is grimy stuff, but we're only empowering their behavior.
But guess what? Look.
I'm not one of the ones hating on them. So, but I mean, we'll go there. But I mean, as far as, like I said, as far as trading games, and me personally, like I say, I'm done with the game. So what I'm gonna keep
so you don't have games that you're never gonna go back and play.
Pretty much. I know I'm not gonna go back and play a game like I'll just use Quantum Break for example because I'm thinking the most linear game or a game that doesn't have multiplayers and any type of game like that. We could say God of War 3. We could say God of War 3 for example, just off the top of my head. If I buy that game, beat it, and I mean, you know, just beat the shit out of platinum in it or whatever, I don't plan on playing it again. I trade that game in and get you know.
You're the reason why we're gonna be digital download only. We're not gonna be able to have any ownership of anything that we purchase. Thank you.
Me, myself and a million other people out there.
Yes. Thank you to you guys.
Wait. Yeah.
99, the other 99.
No. A matter of fact, here's the thing.
No, go ahead, keep going.
Let me interject. You see, Funko Land, which started the buyback system, they had it perfect. It's when Funko Land.
I miss Funko Land.
Yeah, it's when Funko Land started losing ground to EB and freaking GameStop. And then I don't know who consumed who, but when EB and freaking
GameStop
Funko Land.
What's it? Say again?
EB consumed Funko Land.
But then GameStop bought EB.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, the Majin Buu was going on with the freaking gaming retailers.
You know what? You know, Funko Land had a standard. You know what? I'm wondering if GameStop still does too. Like, Funko Land, I remember you used to come in and they would say, we're not taking any more copies of that.
Yeah.
Remember? Like, you shouldn't. So now, the problem is, I think GameStop is just greedy.
They're fucking greedy,
man. They
man.
will help the market out if they do what they used to do and say, when Kinsemi comes in the door, oh, I'm done with my God of War 3, I want to get rid of it. And they're like, yeah, we're not taking that. And we're like, no, we're not taking it back. And they send his ass right back home with his game. Then the world will be great. That's what needs to happen.
No. I disagree with that. No.
Because if a million games, if people buy a million games and a million of them come back, what the fuck?
But you know they already do that, right? They don't take some games. They don't.
No, they'll take them, but they'll take them at a
brand new game. They don't take a brand new game within, I believe it's a week or two after.
No, you have to break the seal. You have to break the seal.
Came in with God of War 3, right? And you're gonna get like $1 for it. They say, oh yeah, you're only gonna get $2 for it.
And then they're gonna turn around and sell it for $30. They give you $1 for that game.
Now.
Yeah, yo, that's crazy.
Now. I'm saying there should be a standard. There should be a standard. They say, well, you know what? We're only gonna if we sell, let's say there's like 3 million of the game sold. We're only gonna buy back 10% of that because we know 10% of the population is gonna come buy it again later. So, because 100% of the population is not gonna come back and buy the game. If everyone's able to bring it back, you don't make profit.
But guys, let's not stray too far from the topic. But you know, apparently,
GameStop is great business. They need to have more standards.
Well, hold on. Before I give Shinraven the floor, I wanted to let you know there was a video I had running in the background related to the article, and in there they had 2 guys going into GameStop dumpsters, taking those games that were working. Going back into GameStop and getting $7 from GameStop.
Good, that's GameStop's fault.
No, but this is what GameStop threw out. This is what the GameStop threw out, right? So these guys are dumpster diving and going and making $7 and getting away scot-free. You know? So imagine a persistent, a persistent individual going after GameStop's trash, and then it's like GameStop, like over time, is hemorrhaging money for that. They're fucking stupid. Why would you throw it out or give it away for free just so somebody can come in and say, hey, give me $7 for it? Okay, and it's restock it. Keep the shit. They're stupid. You know what I mean? But Shinraven, what are your thoughts on that?
So you just pretty much said what I was gonna say. Like, I mean, like, these guys, like, I used to get pissed off when I heard stories about people going dumpster diving and getting controllers that, like, they're not even manufactured anymore, like until, like, for example, Smash Brothers, when they weren't doing GameCube controllers anymore, what was it, like, they would just fray and shred the wires and everything like that, just so it's not usable. Games like at the time, it was like only not even a year old, like Call of Duties and everything like that, getting scarred up and everything just so it's not readable.
Wow.
Like, but now that, like, I see these videos and everything of, like, people dumpster diving, going back into stores, selling them back, that's something that they're trying to avoid. And yeah, that's something that, like, like, it's in the end, GameStop is a business, and yes, we don't agree on it and everything like that, but they have to make their money.
Yeah, but they're losing money.
Their own loophole, right? So they kind
Right,
of
that's a
mess
loophole,
up.
right.
That's
Right.
their own loophole that they
That's their fault for, like, accepting everything.
Right. So, and the other problem is, right, if you're going to throw something out, right, you throw it out knowing that it's something that never is coming back in the store. So you don't go and throw away Call of Duty when you know people still come in to buy Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So you would throw out something that no one, that that once I throw this out, myself, GameStop, the store, I'm never accepting this game again for trading or anything.
Like, have you seen some of, like, the GameStop
That's
stores? They're just basically like a fucking hole in the wall. They probably don't have the storage for, like, the amount of copies of Call of Duties that they have and everything, and then they have to put, like, a new shit or whatever, like, shelf space for, like, other things other than just, like, a bajillion copies of Call of Duty, So if they have, like, a crazy overstock and everything, and, like, they're being told by the upper management, hey, said game's coming out on April 31st and everything like that, or 30th, whatever. Make space for, like, X amount of copies. Yeah, they're gonna throw out the one that's they're probably gonna see is gonna sell the least and they have the most of it and everything.
Now, guys, check out the Discord. I have it playing. Like, these guys are flat out showing their operation. Selling back garbage to GameStop. Like,
see, they should have not videotaped this. They should have done this for months, and then showed that
$7 per. If they're persistent enough, man, they're checking the disc and everything. Like, if you're watching the stream, look, that game is brand new. The game looks freaking with some minor rings in it, but they're gonna run to GameStop and make some money, dumbasses. Not
Me,
these
like,
guys.
I would do it for, like, a more stuff. Well, I don't know if it's considered more or less selfish. If I see a game that, like, I wanted to get, it's pretty new and everything, it looks perfectly clean, I'm keeping it for myself. I never had it in my thought of mind to be like, yo, I'm gonna fucking go into their garbage and sell their shit back to them. No.
And it's funny, they blurred out the faces of the GameStop employees. That's fucking awesome. I just say this,
Look at the size of that GameStop. It is a hole in the wall,
Well,
space. They don't have space for, like,
donate, man, donate. Matter of fact, donate to Yestercades or something, or sell to them. Like, they'll keep the stuff.
They bought it. Oh my.
But the thing is that they're not profiting off it, so they rather just destroy perfect copies of shit.
No, here's my thing.
Get back to corporate. This is like corporate deal with it.
Now, here's the thing. You throw it out, right? When it could have been a potential sale. Then they bring that stuff that they threw out and giving money away. It's like they're losing. They're losing.
Oh,
it's
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But guess what? I don't give a fuck about GameStop, man. Their shitty business practices is gonna land them into dumb shit like Nintendo or whatever. But with that, I'm gonna just leave that alone. But anybody has any final remarks to leave on this topic? Because normally I don't get animated like that, but it's just when I see stupidity of mankind, like,
hey, GameStop, give me a job. All this will stop. That's all I got.
yeah, because you'll steal everything instead of throwing it out.
I
There
can't
you go,
even pay.
right?
And then go
Wow. What the heck?
Well, technically, once it's in the garbage, it's no longer theft. You
Right.
Yeah. But
I've heard tales from like AT&T way back in the day where they would have someone jump in the dumpster. They would hand him the computer while he was in the dumpster. Then he would hand it to someone on the other side of the dumpster for computers they were throwing out. Because technically they threw it out, so it's up for grabs at that point.
But you see, because of things like that, like at my job, they go through a vendor to come pick up unserviceable laptops, computers. Like you can't just throw it in the trash anymore. You have to go through.
Because it's tied because the fact that a company bought it, it's tied to the company.
Yeah, like for
Someone picks
instance.
it up, it ends up in a landfill somewhere. They go look up. They say, "Hey Dell, you're throwing laptops in a landfill." They're saying, "No, we're not." They say, "Oh, well, give us the serial number." They pull up the serial number. They say, "Oh, it was this company." And they go
Yeah,
back to
that's
the
why
company.
they gotta go
It's not a
through.
landfill. You gotta
And
pay
and
injunctions
also
and
you're-
fines.
And companies might have sensitive information on those hard drives that they want to keep.
Well, they normally
No, you're supposed to wipe them before.
Normally send over hard drives.
Yeah.
You gotta work at a stupid company to be throwing out the hard drives with the laptops. They normally take out the hard drives, so they don't.
Yeah, I know at my job, like they either use Redemtech or Arrow to get rid of their stuff. You know what I mean? They're just not gonna let anybody like get access to that stuff. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, let's bring this topic to a close, and we're gonna do PSAs and wrap up. But make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Please leave your comments. I want to see what you guys think about the dumpster diving. I'm not even mad at those two guys for doing it. You know, if GameStop has a vulnerability or a open hole.
If anything, GameStop should be paying these guys for finding their loophole. Top security firms and other people get paid for finding.
They get paid for that.
They get paid.
Yeah.
Security breaches, and they should get paid for that.
Yeah. All right. Well, New Gaming Order. We're going into intermission. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends about us, or we're gonna hit you with the head crush. Hyper combo finish. We'll see you on the next segment. Peace.
Yeah, this is another knock, bitch.
Oh yeah.
Man, nah,